Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome you into the kitchen this evening where we're going to have some fun and we're going to make cabbage rolls. This is an old recipe that I've used for a long time and we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to be using purple cabbage. Now, before we get started real good, I have the oven preheating to 350 degrees. Now, I'm making a double batch, so I'm going to try to make as many cabbage rolls as I possibly can get away with. And I'll have the single recipe in the description box below the video. Now, with that being said, I have already pre-boiled for 12 minutes 2 heads of purple cabbage. You just want to get them soft enough so that they peel easy. You don't want to cook them through and through because they're going to be baking in the oven for a good while. So let's get started on the sauce. I like to cook my sauce for a little while I'm mixing the uh, meat mixture up. Now, like I said, this is a double batch. I have a 1 pound package of sliced baby bella mushrooms that I have broken up into pieces. I'm not so much worried about it cooking completely because it will definitely cook completely in the oven. And I'm going to add in what is that? 15-ounce cans. Lord, I don't know that by now. 15-ounce cans of tomato sauce. Now, if you have homemade, go for it. And I have two 14.5 ounce cans of fire roasted tomatoes to give it just a little more depth. Because I like really bold cabbage rolls. And my poor little janky can opener, which I'm going to have to replace. Now I want a good tablespoon of dried oregano leaves. And remember to roll them in your hand. That releases the oils better. I want a tablespoon of dried parsley. And of course, if you have fresh, use the fresh. I want a teaspoon of black pepper. And this is good Spanish smoked paprika. And I want a tablespoon of it. And then I want a tablespoon, because I just don't feel like I've been cutting lemons up all day. I want a tablespoon of garlic powder. Okay, that's a little thick. I'm going to probably put in 2 cans of water. Now for the sauce, I want 2 onions. being watched heavily by Django because I'm in the kitchen cooking. I love every chance that I get to make cabbage rolls. It's not often, but I do love them. Now, if you don't want to use the purple cabbage, you can always use the traditional green cabbage. Either or, it's going to work out. Whew. That onion is strong. It's an older onion. When your onions smell really strong, a lot of times it's because they've been in storage for a good long while. Alright, let's bring that back over. Yep, I'm going to put 2 cans of water in here. And I'm going to put this on to simmer. I'm going to taste it again after it simmers and see if I need to adapt any of the spices and add a little more. Alright, I'm going to get this on the stove going. I'm just going to put it on for simmer, and then I'm going to get the ingredients up and gathered for the filling. See you back here in a little bit. I decided since I just put that on to simmer for a little while, I'm going to go on and cut these onions up. For the meat mixture. Alright, come on now. Let's see. Don't cut that off. It has a bad spot. If your onion has a bad spot, just peel that layer off. Don't waste that whole onion. No need to waste food. I'm going to cut the onions up just a little bit smaller for the inside. The sauce can be chunkier because it's going to be cooking on the outside, but it'll cook up pretty fast. Let's see, if I was doing a single recipe, that would be plenty of onions, but I'm not. I'm doing a double. Whew. This is going to be a strong one, too. Alright. Like I said, I like my cabbage rolls to be seasoned. And seasoned well. Alright, I'm going to get the meat and the other ingredients for the inside the cabbage leaves, and I'll bring y'all right back. Okay, like I said, I'm doing a double batch. I have 2 pounds of really good ground beef, low in fat because you don't want greasy cabbage rolls. And I have my favorite mild pork breakfast sausage, which it doesn't have hardly much grease at all in it. Now I'm going to add my seasonings. More tablespoon of oregano. Don't worry, it's going to get mixed in. It will get mixed in. A tablespoon of parsley. A tablespoon of garlic powder. You can use fresh minced. About a teaspoon of my smoked Spanish paprika. I'll be back because I want some more. Okay, I grabbed my backup paprika, which isn't as good as the first one, but hey, better than having none. And I grabbed, oh, there we go, little extra paprika. And I grabbed the 2 eggs that I forgot. 2 large eggs. Compost bucket. Don't worry, they're going to get mixed in. And let's see. Then, like I said, I'm doing a double batch. That is 2 cups of instant rice. You can choose long grain white, jasmine, brown, whichever one you like. And I need some salt. Of course, I season my food when we eat. Well, it's about a teaspoon of salt because I know the breakfast sausage has some in it too. And you want to get in there and mix it really good. Because you want all the meat to be combined. Now, speaking of meat, if you want to just make it with ground beef, that's fine. Instead of using pork breakfast sausage, you can use just regular ground pork. Ooh, that meat is cold. You want to get in there and mush it all together because you want all of it mixed together well enough that all of it's in each of the cabbage rolls. And of course the rice will absorb the juices from the meat. Labor of love, y'all. Labor of love. I get happy every time I get to make cabbage rolls. I love them. And of course the egg acts as a binder. So does the rice. Well, let me tell you, this is smelling good. Alright, I'm going to let that sit for a little bit. Go wash my hand real good. Get some sauce in the bottom of a casserole dish. And we're going to start rolling cabbage rolls. I'll bring you right back. Okay, now it's time to stuff the cabbage leaf. Now what I do is I cut the bottom off so it's easier to pull them up by the ribs. And I could use a little more meat. You want to make sure they're good and packed so they don't fall apart. There we go. That looks a whole lot better. You're going to fold the sides in, flip that top over, and roll them as tight as you can get them. And look, nestle that beautiful baby right down there in that sauce. A lot of times I put most of the juice on the bottom. That way the veggies that's in the sauce is on top. Aha. This is the one I was supposed to go with. There we go. The cabbage will tell you which leaf is next. I try to keep it about golf ball size amount of meat. And you fold the sides of the cabbage up. And there you go. Now, you want to make sure that they're sealed, but you want to seal them, press on them so hard that they bust open. This one's going to be interesting, but you know what? It's going to work. A lot of times something that's good to use is a ice cream scoop. And that way you know you get the exact same amount of meat in each cabbage roll. You can use little measuring cups, whatever you have to use. This one's going to be a little difficult, but you know what? I'm going to make it work. I'll do one more, and then I'm going to get busy. Filling this casserole dish up, and hopefully another one. You want to be gentle with your cabbage leaves, because you don't want them to rip on you. Ha! Look at that beautiful purple. Just absolutely gorgeous and so healthy. Any onions, you can just let them fall on inside the cabbage leaf. You're just gonna pull them sides over. And just keep on rolling. Roll on, cabbage roll. Alright, I'll bring you back as soon as I get all these cabbage rolls made. Well, I was hoping to get 3 casserole dishes done. I run out of leaves, but that's okay. I've got plenty of stuffing and sauce. I'm just going to have to get some more cabbages. But yeah, you want to put a good amount of sauce on them. I know they look weird being purple, but they're going to be good, y'all. So good. Okay, let's get some more over here. Alright, now, you want to cover this with aluminum foil. Put it in a 350 degree oven for, let's see, what is it? 60 to 80 minutes. I had to stand here and think about it. Man, 60 to 80 minutes, and then they'll be done. And I'll bring you back then. Oops, I'm attacking the tripod. Well, the cabbage rolls are done. Look at those beautiful, beautiful, colorful cabbage rolls. And I want a little black pepper on mine. I'm put some salt. I'm hoping they've cooled down enough so they don't burn me up alive. They're not greasy. They're juicy as can be. Mmm. Oh my gracious, those are good. It's like a mini meatloaf wrapped in cabbage. One more bite. Mmm. Absolute perfection. Simple, easy to make, little time consuming, but when food is made from scratch, did I get it all in there? When food is made from scratch, it tastes so much better because you put love and time into it. I hope you will try this recipe. Look how pretty that looks inside. I hope you will make this recipe at home. Now you don't have to use the purple cabbage, you can use the green cabbage. Either or, they're going to work just fine. Simple, homemade, heartwarming. It's like getting a big hug. These are absolutely delicious. And I'll have the single batch recipe in the description box below. I didn't quite have enough cabbage leaves. I've got enough to make 2 more batches of the meat filling. So I cook some more cabbage. Everyone, stay safe and sound out there. It's getting crazier in this world day by day. Stock up your pantries with food that will nourish and sustain you. Medicinals that will heal you. Protection of all kinds, as well as the bare necessities. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. I'm fixing to enjoy dinner a whole lot. May you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. Y'all take care.